Welcome back to Gray Squadron Gaming, where we have another exciting episode in our Star Wars Legion Battle Report series.
I feel like I'm going to get a hairball this episode.
I was like, what have I brought in a while? I've kind of been on that kick, like, what can I bring to the channel? I haven't brought one. So I brought the Wookie Battle Force here. And this time, usually I bring it with all Wookiees. Oops, all Wookiees. But this time I was like, you know what, we're going to change it up a little bit. So I brought Yoda, Dawn's favorite, with Force Barrier and Force Reflexes. Not one, not two, not three, but four of the Wookiee warriors, all with the Battle Shield config. Or Battle Shield Heavy, I should say. One Wookiee Warriors to Kashyyyk Defenders. That's the range variant for those who don't play that much with the Bowcaster. Just because I felt like I was obligated to bring one because I haven't in a long time. They're more expensive than the other Wookiees, which are already a little too expensive. But you know what? We're going to try it. I brought two Fluttercrafts, of course, the Wookiee Defender special issue ones, the ones that are a little bit better.
Yep. One
has the Bombardier, one has the Gunner. I wanted a little bit of both flavors, depending where I needed to go. One needed arcs with the Medic, because you can't be Republic on the arc with the Medic.
It's true.
And then two Clone Infantries just naked, which feels weird for me, but I needed more activation, so Wookiees are expensive.
They sure are.
So we're at 11 acts, 999 points. This is my list for the night. I want to thank you guys all for watching all of our content we put out there, our unboxings, our battle reports, our how-tos, our learn to plays, our interviews, our podcasts, and much, much more.
These battle reports are...
Of course, the battle reports. These are the bread and butter. If you guys haven't, we have MCP videos, SharePoint videos, we have a couple Halo videos, we have some interviews, some painting things we did with... Dallas Kemp, which was really cool. If you guys want to check that out, we really appreciate it. That helps support us. That's a free way to support us. And if you haven't, please hit that subscription button. That's like the best way to support us. And if you want to even support us more, there's a merch store link below that helps us. And we're doing a Patreon-a-thon right now. So if you want to be a patron, now's the time to do it. You'll get extra entries to these awesome giveaways, which I'll be showing shortly. But a big shout to all of our Patreons, specifically Stan the Man, Stan Parks, our Senate himself. He is the top tier that you can be as a patron. There's only one Senate, of course.
It's just him until he decides to no longer be the emperor.
He rules over all. That way, it's like he returned, you know?
It's true.
With us. Big shout out to all the commanders.
Huge thanks to our commanders, Paul Jorgensen, Archon Dan, Michael Hume, Tyrell Pohl, Papa Heavy, Ethan Mills, Jay Terrell, Nick Hernandez, Dan Bongiorno, Brian Schmidt, Alex Bingham, Tyler Broadstetter, Anthony Bunomo, Ethan McKinney, Grant Sonier, Grimoire Gamer, Big Woody, Michael Riley, Django Bet, Nathan Craig, Kevin McCorney, Brian Drum, Nova Baby, and Sean, 1234566. Huge thanks to all of you for your support. As you see, there are some newer names on the list. I just throw them on the list randomly to make the columns look even. So it has no real meaning. And also, we only we film 2 or 3 weeks ahead. So if you join Patreon and you're like, man, they haven't read my name yet. Sorry, we'll get to it. We promise.
Especially January is a busy travel month for the two of us. He's going with his family here at the time of filming within a week. I go a week after that, so that like the day he gets back, I leave for a week. So we had to film extra for you guys. So yeah, if you don't hear your name right away and you join, don't worry, it's coming. But with that, let's go look at your list, sir.
Let's do it. I was also looking into some stuff I haven't run or new interesting combinations. So I went with Iden with ID10 and the situational awareness and on the hunt. An Imperial officer with Academy train and improvised orders. Op Vader with tenacity, into the fray, fear, and force push. One unit of the Imperial Special Forces with Callus, the T-21, and offensive push. A unit of Imperial Special Forces Inferno Squad with Gideon, Dell, and offensive push. Unit of Scout Troopers with frag grenades, Sonic Charge Saboteur, and offensive push. 2 units of Snow Troopers with an extra Snow Trooper, Flame Trooper, and Imperial March. And then 2 units of Stormtroopers with the T-21.
There's a lot of offensive pushes.
It's a lot of offensive push. I'm going to push it real good. We're going to go roll some dice to see who's blue.
WTF, what the flip? I rolled 3 hits and a search, and Don rolled 3 hits.
I mean, it was a good roll for both of us.
It was a great roll. So we're going to go ahead. I flipped Breakthrough and Strafing Run. I brought Strafing Run just to be different. I don't know if I'm actually going to keep it. Recon and Cunning Deployment. I already flipped. I was like, why did I put that in there? So I get the first flip or pass. And we're just going to get that out of the way right away.
Yeah, you don't want that. I don't want to be anywhere close to a Wookiee. So let's get rid of that.
I will.
Again, I just mentioned being close. I don't want to be close.
Ooh, Bunker's good.
That was the worst of the 2 flips that it could have been for me. But
so I have they're like all special forces.
I know, it's not great for me.
Okay, guys, we're playing Bunker, and I get a pass token. Recon and Cunning Deployment. We'll show you all the giveaways, get the board set up, and get things started. For the Patreon-a-thon going on right now, we're using funds to get some new editing software because mine's getting very old and it's taking much longer than it should to edit these videos lately, and that's because the processor's old. Anyways, if you'd like to join our Patreon, every dollar you put into Patreon is one entry into these awesome giveaways I'm about to show out. We have 4 different sets of giveaways. We will pick 3 random people. The first person gets a first choice, second, third gets third. If you don't want to do Patreon, but you still want to get entered into these giveaways, you can use the tip jar down below. Every dollar you enter is 1 entry. If you don't want to do any of that, there's free giveaways too. I'll show you at the end here as well. So the first one is going to be the X-Men starter set for MCP. It was opened and unboxed, but never used. And then you also, with that, you get all these different alt art shinies we have here as well. That is 1 pack, so that's the MCP lovers pack, if you will. The next pack will be some POIs from Curled Paw for Legion. A couple bags of Legion tokens from Curled Paw. The Shatterpoint World dashboard, it's acrylic. Gray Squadron Gaming template holder with the silhouette in there, or the half range ruler from J Squared. And then lastly, the acrylic Worlds dashboard as well. That's another pack. And also, anything that's a Legion giveaway, which is the next 3, will also come with some Legion alt arts, which I should show now just to keep it normal. You get the new shiny Droideka, the new shiny Fluttercraft, the new shiny Land Speeder, and what am I missing there? Oh yeah, the Dark Troopers. They look awesome, the Dark Troopers. We have a whole bunch of these, so I'll be throwing these in each of the Legion ones as well. The other Legion pack is going to be some of these alt arts with the other ones I just showed. A J Squared Ahsoka holder that actually has quite a bit of Curled Paw tokens. Not completely full, but it's got quite a bit. And then the exclusive J Squared or Gray Squadron Gaming dashboard that has the gray lettering instead of the whites. That is another option that you guys could win too. And like I said, it'll come with more alt arts as well. And then lastly is going to be one that comes with the alt arts I showed you already and a Gray Squadron Gaming t-shirt. And the big prize of this last one is going to be the 2023 Strike Me Down Battle Pack from the convention. This was from Gen Con. One of our Patreons donated this to give away to you guys, so we're passing this back on. And then if you're like, okay, that's really cool, Joe, I don't have the funds to donate, or I don't want to, which is completely fine. We have free giveaways for you guys too. This is the last episode, I believe, for these giveaways. You're going to get your choice of any color that we offer for the deployment marker, which is a range 1 and a range half. They can go together or apart, and 2 silhouettes called the accessory pack. We also have a box of the original Phase 1 Clone Troopers. You can use print and play or buy the card pack to use them, but the models are still great. And if you need the Battle Deck card pack, it was unboxed once and put back in there, at least the English cards were. Those are free, so just commenting and get you entered into those. The other ones are for the Patreon, like I mentioned. With that, let's go look at the awesome board we're playing on tonight and get things set up. Welcome to round 1. I played air support. That's a 2-pip. 1 commander or heavy. Once this round, at the end of an allied commander's turn or an allied field commander activation, you may make an attack with that weapon there. And then he went with Darkness Descends as the permanent reliable 2.
Yep.
For his Vader. As a reminder, we're playing Bunker and Recon. I'll show you who we recon in a second. I got Advance. He's got Cunning. This is the table we're playing on tonight. As always, all game mats from Gray Matter Gaming. Train-wise, some of this is from Legion Train. Some is official. Some I printed. Some I got from places. So it's all different. All the flock trees are from, I don't remember their name. They're not around anymore. They're an old Etsy store who used to send these to us, and they were awesome. I miss them. They make some really good trees.
They did make really good trees.
This was 3D printed and painted by me. That's from Galaxy Edge. One of our Patreons gave me that one. That's one of the official old train that I still actually think looks really good that I painted. This and the bridge system and the down TIE Fighter over there is all from Legion Train. And hey, stop it now. I also built and printed and painted. With that, I gave my recon token to the Wookiees here. Because Yoda might not be up in 2 units range eventually. He's a little slower. He's got a little pain, you know. So I want to get him. So I give it to this unit of Wookiee. They die, they'll just pass to the next. They'll just chain it down the line. He gave his to Big Papa Smurf.
Mr. Vader.
That's Mr. Vader to you.
Absolutely.
Other than that, it's Bunker Salt, so nothing else token-wise to give out. We're ready to go. Last time I checked, a 2-pip does beat a 3-pip. Terrain-wise, if you were wondering, all the flock trees are going to be light cover. All the large trunk trees, which is going to be 3 of them, will be heavy. The down log, because it's a large trunk tree, is heavy. The ruins, the downed TIE Fighter, that down TIE Fighter or wing there, that's a down ATST. Yoda, that thing will all be heavy. Everything else is light. So the little wings, the What's the word I'm looking for, Don?
Scatter
train, that's the word, is all light. With that, let's get started. Into my stack, as you can see, it's special forces. There is 6 of them because when you're building this, all your Wookiee, the melee Wookiees guys are building for cores. They're treated as cores for building lists, but then in the game, they're still special forces.
That's true.
So that's something to think about. They're in the armor config at this point. I'm just trying to debate what's the best route to go. I think I want to go this way, actually.
Sure.
So we're going to bring them up to here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and move 1. Move 2 like that. And then we will Rico here, the rest of them kind of behind that tree.
Sounds great. Go to the stack, it's the special forces. We don't want them yet, so we're going to pop our improvised orders. We're going to get our commander. We're going to go ahead and go with our officer. She will pop out onto the board over here, snuggle up to this lovely tree, and she will strategize on herself to give herself a name and a dodge. And she also has a dodge from the
Cunning deployment. I use my pass tokens. We're back to Dawn.
Go to the stack again. We're going to get a core. We'll send out some stormtroopers so that they can hang out with our officer over here to give her backup in case somehow she gets shot at. And that will be them.
Okie dokie. The one piece train I didn't talk about is this green little board with the trees. This is area train. This is like a thick, dense forest. So it's line of sight blocking, obviously, because it's taller than the Mini. It's going to be difficult terrain for troopers. The vehicles can go through it unimpeded. And, yeah, it's area train. Heavy cover. Anyways, back to me. Went to my stack. We get another special force.
He's so surprised.
With 6 of them, it's not too shocking. We're going to, yeah, let's just stay in our armored 1 form as well. Move to there for their first action. And they need to start moving up as well. So their second action will be to almost a full move. We're going to stick in it right here and put the rest of our Wookiees
just enjoy some light cover. I go to my stack. It is unfortunately our other commander. I do have a chance to infiltrate up and shoot those Wookiees, but that seems like a pretty poor idea at this point. So we're going to go ahead and just infiltrate her behind this line of sight blocker here. We'll quick think on my... and then take a standby just in case a fluttercraft flies over here for something.
For my stack, we got a fluttercraft. It's early. I have no improvised orders, so we're going to use our attack run and lower our speed from 2 to 1 because that's an amazing version of this fluttercraft. I wish the regular fluttercrafts did this, to be honest. All right, so
it does make them considerably better.
It just makes them fun. So we're going to be here, and then we will reposition.
Sure.
For our first action, like that. And our last action will be just to do a partial speed move to touch that like so.
Perfect. On the stack here, it's a special forces. We're going to go with the scouts. They're not going to be doing any crazy shooting yet, so we're just going to scout 3 of them all the way up to here. They'll just take a dodge and a standby and hang out back here.
In my stack, a blank of special forces. I don't have 6 special forces tokens. So, luckily, I have blanks that I can use to sub in for 1. So, any of the blank ones, you'll see your special forces. Another Wookiee, come on the board, making Wookiee noises. Sad Wookiee.
And this, guys, is the reason I never, ever want to see Gungans.
Gungans are going to be so fun. If and when they ever get announced. So, we're going to Rico here. They're going to move twice. That's it. They're done.
Okie dokie. All right, go to the stack. It's a core. We also could use some backup support over here. So, these guys will hop onto the field, and they will take a dodge.
Unfortunately, we did pull the other support. I really miss improvised orders right now, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to attack, run, and slow this one down. This is the Bombardier one. If I didn't mention, the other one was the Gunner one. So we're going to come to... oh, we don't need to go so far out. We're going to go right there for our compulse action. I really don't want to cook it up the board and just get deleted, so we're going to just move to here and...
take a dodge?
yeah, take a dodge, I guess.
For the stack, it's a special forces unit. We'll go ahead and go with Inferno. We'll infiltrate them right over to here. Just want to make sure we're half range. We don't need to get super close. And then we're going to take a dodge for their first action, and then we will take a pot shot with our sniper with Dell into this. All right, so it's just going to be 2 blacks. It's lethal, and it's just a hit. We will spend the aim to just re-roll 1 to see if we can't get another hit. You have light cover.
Don't you have marks on those units? Anyways.
Oh, they do have marks on it.
That was a silly thing. It worked out in your favor. You still got it.
I just forgot.
Light cover for 2?
Yep.
We'll dodge one with our dodge.
All right, so 1 to roll for.
1 to actually roll for. We're okay.
Darn.
Another special forces. Really hoping to get rid of these 2 cores that we have. It's not happening though. Armor form for this one. This is the token carrying Wookiees, and they have more than enough speed to go all the way up to this, touching it. They'll recohere and bring their token on the board, and that's it.
Sounds great. All right, go to stack. It's going to be our special forces. That's going to be Mr. Callus leading some special forces himself. And they're just going to infiltrate right up to this Yoda here. They're going to try to shoot the seagull, miss. They'll take a dodge and a standby.
We finally got a core. Let's go ahead and bring the 358th, or I like to call them the Gray Squadron clones. Yes, they could be Wolfpack if you want them to be. I used a slightly different shade of gray, so.
No, they cannot. They're Gray Squadron clones only.
Think so?
Yes.
Okay, that's them.
All right, going to stack. It's going to be our snowtroopers. They're going to move onto the board, come hang out next to Iden, and that'll be them.
Go to my stack. We're going to get another special forces. This is going to be the Shooty Wookiees. They don't have any battle shields, so they come out in speed 2. And then you got 1 unit of snows left and Vader left. So we're pretty safe from being shot by really heavy power stuff. So we're going to move up just barely within scoring. And we'll make sure in a second here. If it's not, I'll pull it back just a smidge. It needs to be pulled back. And then that's going to be them.
All right, we're going to go with my other unit of snowtroopers over here. We're going to hop onto the field. I'll just go there. And I'm pretty sure we're out of range 3, but
double move. Go to my stack. We got a core. We're going to go with the awesome purple ones. I'm going to move there for the first action. All you have left is Vader, right?
Yep.
So we're just going to move kind of behind this tree as best we can.
Makes sense.
That's it.
Alrighty. All right, last but not least is going to be Darth Vader. He's going to hop out over to here. And then we're gonna double move him right up to about here.
We're used to playing against Commander Vader. Operator Vader seems like he's so fast.
And that'll be him.
Okay, we're gonna go with Yoda. He's out of axe, so it's me. So I go Yoda, then my last of my stack should be the Arcs. But we'll go Mr. Yoda first. He's going to trounce onto the board over here like so.
Trounce.
That's his first action. His second action will be to guide in some trooper units. Tell these boys to move up here.
Sure.
They're in the battleship, unfortunately, for this moment, because I would like them to not go so slow. But, you know, I will cohere them now. And then he'll do his shooty beam attack from his command card. That's it.
Okay.
We're doing the 1 red, 2 blacks, beam 2 attack from Yoda and his air superiority card. We're going to shoot the Inferno first. It's going to be 3 hits.
All right, we got heavy cover from the POI. We'll get 1, we'll dodge 1, we'll roll for 1, and we'll be fine.
Okay, next we're going to do the Snowtroopers.
Okay.
Just 1.
All right, they get heavy cover, and they're fine.
Okay, next we can see one of the Stormtroopers. Let's shoot them next. Man, these are some terrible shots with Arc Surge to crit.
Heavy cover, spend the dodge, so just some suppression.
Arc Trooper's my last thing in my stack. We're going to bring them out. They're going to scout 2. And they're going to move again. To there.
Sure.
And unfortunately, Dawn did stay back with everybody, so no one's even close to in range at this point. We can reach about halfway through the POI. So nothing's there. I could move them again. I think I'm going to think about it for 2 seconds, and we'll show you the end of the round. Okay, we nudged him up just a hair more from there to there. We cohered 1 guy back, so I have 1 guy still at range 1 of Yoda for force barrier shenanigans when I need to do them, if I need to do them. That ends the round. There was a total of 2 shots taken, or 2 attacks, I should say. 1 into the flutter did no damage, and then 3 beams. 1 was a decent hit, you blocked it. The other 2 were just nothing. They couldn't see, they didn't clean their aiming lens, so nothing happened there.
It'll happen.
So no carnage. This is probably the first game in a long time not 1 wound was dealt in round 1. But I feel like round 2 will be a little bit different.
I doubt it.
Round 2, double 3-pip. We have Luminous Beams, are we? Yoda gains 2 aim tokens, 2 dodge tokens, 2 search tokens. Yoda cannot make attacks this round until the end of the round. Allied units within 3 of Yoda can spend Yoda's aims tokens, dodge tokens, and surge tokens at the start of the end phase if size matters not. It's in your discard pile, turn to your hand. It's not yet. Tactical Strike is what he went with. This is Item Verso and 2 troop units. This round, when Item Verso or an allied special force unit has a face of order token, during its activation, it may reduce its maximum speed by 1 until the end of the activation. If it does, it gains steady and tactical until the end of its activation. We rolled off, or Don rolled, and it's blue, which is blue player me. So I'll start us off. I gave my orders, well, to everybody, because that's the funny Yoda's card. Just every single person. You gave your orders to...
So Iden gets one, Inferno, and the Imperial Special Forces, and then Gideon has direct core trooper, or coordinate core troopers. So we'll coordinate that to the snowtroopers.
Perfect, and it goes to me. Right, we rolled the arcs, and thanks to that lovely timing of the Yoda guidance, we should have... We measured this off.
I mean, it had nothing to do with Yoda's guidance. It was just a triple.
Oh, yeah, this was a triple move. You're right. I'm sorry. Guidance the Wookiees. Originally, I was planning on guidance them, but I was like, you know what? I want to guidance the Wookiees more than I want to guidance the tap right there.
Yeah, he just jode right into that being the perfect distance.
Well, I may or may not have measured where as far as I wanted to go to see if I can get in the range of them since they were the closest. I was hemming and hawing whether I was going to do this or not because I may kill him or hurt him bad, but I'm surely going to take it back once it's done. Okay, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8 black dice bigger guys. The medic is a combatant in this army, so it's going to be 10 black dice with 2 aims because of my tactical. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
It's a pretty solid start.
It's pretty good. I wish I surged, but I can't complain about half the dice hitting good. A little bit more than half.
More than half the dice, but
So yeah, we'll spend the first aim on these 2. For 1 more, that was a surge that hit that. Second aim on these 2. Okay. You're going to have 2, 4, 6, an 8 pack.
Just 8?
8. 8 is great. You can say it this way. You can say it that way. It's still 8. Great save. They'll only kill 1 mini.
Yep. Lose a mini and take a wound on another. We're going to go ahead and go with the snowtroopers. They're going to aim for their first action. We're going to do just a slight move because they weren't in scoring yet for their second. And then with our steady, we will shoot into the
Wookiees.
The Wookiees? And 6 whites surge to hit with an aim into heavy cover, all the tokens, all the force barriers, all the things. We'll spend the aim.
The crit's a good start, though.
For just 1 crit.
So I can't use the dodges.
Can't use that.
Or the heavy cover.
Could force barrier it away. But
I could force barrier 1 crit away. Or I could roll a white dice and save the force barrier.
Fortunately, there's nothing else to really force barrier over there.
No, not yet. So I think I'm going to spend the force barrier, and then maybe we'll just go with Yoda right away. We're going to go with Yoda now.
Sure.
So why wouldn't we? Yoda's going to start moving up. He's a little slow, so he's going to start eventually here. Move it there. He'll tap force reflexes to have another dodge for his share pile, because that's always a good thing to have, don't you think?
I don't.
And then instead, usually I would take another dodge or aim and keep really that token battery going, but I think I wanted to actually guidance these guys to keep on trudging up. So that way they can get nice and close to Donnie Boy.
Sounds great.
And then that's it.
All right, we're going to go with Inferno right now. They are going to withdraw over to here. And then they're going to take a dodge.
Okay. All right, we're going to go with the Wookiees. They have 1 suppression. I don't have red dice over here, so I'll roll in a second. But they have courage too. So even if they didn't get it off here, it wouldn't be the end of the world. So we're going to flip our shield, of course, to the offensive position so we can start running up the board. We have more than enough speed to get into the snowtrooper, and that's our only option is the snowtrooper. So that's what we're going to come right here, so that way we're still well within the POI range, and then we're going to charge and swing your things.
Sounds great.
Okay, the regular Wookiees have 2 blacks each for melee, so it's going to be 6 black dice, and then our offensive battle shield is 2 reds. We are within range 3 of Yoda, since he moved up as well, so we're going to have a couple aims to play with if we need to, and we surge to hit. We have Duelist. Seems like a great start. Luckily, we surged because that made that much better. We will spend 1 of Yoda's aims, so that way we get the Pierce 1 from the Duelist and be able to reroll too. That seems good. So just 8-pack Pierce 1.
Just 8 Pierce 1. Sounds great.
Can the snows roll like the Inferno? Yes, yes they can.
Kind of.
We will lose. Reroll that one again. These are blanks for sure. Okay, so you're going to lose 4.
All right, so did you
Pierce 1?
Okay.
Yep.
All right, we'll go ahead and go with Iden. She's going to go ahead and quick thinking and then move just a hair into scoring range and then shoot into the arcs.
Point blank.
Boop. All right, so Iden's guns, 2 reds, 1 black, 2 whites, and then 3 whites for ID 10. With an aim, marksmanship, they have no cover. Just Just a bunch of Yoda shenanigans.
It's a good start.
It's critical 1.
It's a good start.
We surge to hit. Oops. And then we also have an aim and 2 dice.
And marksman this time if you want to use them.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna risk it with the
You
red
have a red.
dice.
It's probably a pretty good strategy. It gets you the same result.
It's the same result anyway.
You got 3. We're going to spend all 3 of Yoda's dodges here.
All right, 3 for the arcs to deal with after
Oh,
that.
there's still 3 left. I thought there was only... Okay. We got 2 surges to play with if we need them. We'll spend 1 of Yoda's surges, and we'll take nothing. We're going to go with the Wookiees back here, because they're going to pop to... Or they're going to switch their shield to offense. They get a little faster. We're going to go there, and then we want to move again. But make sure we're in scoring, just in case he gets anything crazy ideas. So I'll move it there. I'll Rico-hear them all, and then that's it. They're just going to kind of wait till next turn to do something, because they're too far to get a good hit.
Sack, it's Darth Vader. We don't want that for sure, so we'll go ahead and improvise that. We're going to move with these stormtroopers just up in front of Iden, and then they will shoot into the arc troopers. 8 whites, crit 2, surge to hit into no cover arcs. Nope, just 2.
Well, no cover, so roll 2 reds. Got 1 surge left in Yoda. That's it. Yoda's kind of de-tokened at this point. We're okay.
Fine.
We're going to go with the purple clones over here. They're going to move over just a little bit to right behind their Wookiee buddy.
Sure.
And then we're going to do a pot shot into the Inferno that ran away.
Something.
Okay, we got 4 black dice. I have a surge on myself and a surge on Yoda. I don't think we're going to be using any of those, but you never know. Into the... they have heavy?
They have heavy.
You know what? We'll spend theirs, because they can't share with anybody, because there's no other clones really on this side of the board in range of the... Well, that's not true. I think they would... No, they're too far for range, too. Okay.
So we'll get 1 for cover. And we just need a paint here to not lose a guy. We did not. All right, Dell's dead. All right, going to the stack. It's going to be our leader here. She is going to move just in front of the snow troopers here and then strategize.
Makes sense. Gotta get that token battery popping. Okay, we're gonna go with the range Wookiees now at this point. We want to get just in range of this snow trooper back there to put some suppression on him and maybe hurt him. So we'll move to there. That's well within scoring.
Sure.
Oh god. And
like me over there hitting terrain, buddy.
Yeah, I know. It's these long sleeves, man. Okay, go there. And then we're gonna go just take a shot into the snow troopers. Got 6 white from the 3 regular Wookiees, and then a white and a red pierce 1 from the bowcaster. We do surge to hit. Sharpshooter brings their heavy on the light, and they have a dodge on their commander. They can exemplar over.
All right, well, we get light cover for 1, I guess.
I guess I'm killing 1 no matter what you roll.
And then we'll dodge 1 and we'll take 1.
Pierce 1.
All right, go to the stack. Definitely did not want to see that twice in a row, but we'll go with Vader. Can't have him hang back forever, but I have to sacrifice a point here because there's no way that I can move him up to get in visual range of 2 things and then take that much shoots back.
He's got clones, Wookiees, and a flutter on the side. So he's going to sacrifice the 1 point
so
to
we'll
not
move
get
him
shot.
up there and then take a dodge.
Okay. We're going to go here. We're going to move these guys up to be scoring and be able to peek around that little area there. And then we're going to go ahead and shoot into the snow troopers again.
Okay.
4 black dice with a surge token into heavy cover snow troopers. Go 3.
All right, we get cover for 2. We get cover for none. And then we get... And we will lose 1. Got a stack here. We're going to go with the snow troopers before they get another suppression token. We'll roll 1 off. They will still only get 1 action, but they have steady, which is fun. So they'll start steadily moving forward. We're just going to move them right up to there. I definitely can't get them to be a backup source for Vader, but he's probably getting shot at closer to range 2 then anyway. I think we're just going to cohere like that, and we'll fling some dice into some Wookiees, I guess, because I can't really see the troopers. Maybe 4 whites. I have a name that I can share. I probably won't. We'll see what happens. I don't need to.
That's a great roll. Holy moly, that's a great roll. Okay, good roll, man.
Yeah, that's going to be 3 for cover.
For heavy cover. Look at none.
I like that.
Heavy cover tonight doing work for both sides.
Okay.
We'll lose 1 and take a look. Okay, we're going to go with the Fluttercraft. Remember, these trees are just here for visual purposes. They can be moved around for anything, and they're difficult terrain for non-vehicles. We're flying. We don't care.
Just fly right over.
Come there, because if you didn't tell, we upped our speed with attack run. Doesn't really matter how I do this, because I need to be able to cross over you, right?
Yep.
So let's just fly to the tree for our first action, and then second action and final action will be to do something like that. Just knock the tree.
Knock the tree right over. I love it.
We're gonna end like right there.
Sounds great.
And then we'll use that last thing. We did get one of our overruns off. So
all right.
2 reds, 2 whites, suppressive. Search to hit. Just one.
Pretty solid. And we lose this. Got a sec. It's going to be another core. These guys are going to move up to here. And then I think we're just going to shoot. We'll probably just keep shooting into the Wookiees. Got to thin them out.
Okay.
8 white, crit 2, search to hit, heavy cover with an aim. Available from our. So that'll be one of our crits. We'll spend the aim from the officer. You get another crit. You got 1 for cover. Got 4 to roll for.
So far, 9 blank white dice for these Wookiees.
Let it continue.
Okay, we're gonna go with him. He's gonna do the opposite of his buddy and lower his speed down to speed 1. Crank this out just a little bit so we can fit in there. A little bit more. There we go. That's his compulse. And then this will be his first action. Oh, jeez, I'm stuck.
Darn painted templates and painted bases. Interactions.
Okay, so he's there. Now we've got some butt shots available.
Sure do.
I have Pierce. I kind of want to use my Pierce, so let's use it.
Okie doke.
2 reds, 2 blacks. I was gonna say the snows, but your storms are out in the open, aren't they?
Yep.
Let's do the stormtroopers. 4 Pierce 1 seems good.
4 Pierce 1 does seem pretty good.
Much better than the Bombardier did.
It's just 4 stormtroopers. On the stack, it's gonna be these guys. We definitely need a paint here to be able to kill the arcs. Thank Jeebus, we got that one.
I mean, with tactical and steady, you didn't really need it.
Yeah, so we definitely.
You're not tactically steady.
Well, they don't. You have to have the face-up order to do that.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So we're just gonna move up to right here, and then we were shooting into the arcs.
You don't want to shoot up into the flutter without your bomb?
Without my bomb and my search to hit and all the fun stuff? No, I don't wish to do that. All right, so it's 4 blacks for the regular guys. The leader's going to throw the grenade, which is 1 red search to crit, and then blast suppressive for 2 blacks, 1 white, 1 red from the Sonic Charge Saboteur into the...
It's a great rollout because of that grenade. Okay, so you're going to have a total of, what are we, 6?
6.
6. I have 1 Surgeon Yoda left, and that's it. So we need some really good paint here to survive with these guys. We'll take 1. It's pretty good paint. Not going to complain about that. All right, we're going to go with the Wookiees here. The best we can get to is about here. And with a range 2 gun, just to show you why I'm not doing this. I can't see Vader there when I walking, so there's nothing to shoot with them. So there's no reason to worry about that. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to flip to offense still.
Sure.
So the only thing left in defense are these guys back here because they haven't gone yet. Everyone who's gone has flipped their card. We're going to come to here for their first action. And then their second action, I think we're just going to... I'm curious to see which way Mr. Callus and the Ice Ups go. If they come this way, that's fine. They can shoot my Wookiees. But I have a feeling they have to go support the other side. But we'll see. We'll find out together, guys. That's it. Double move.
All right, had the arcs been dead, like they probably statistically should have been, I wouldn't be going this way. But we are going to move there. And then we're going to move this way with them. We get 2 aims for that. And then we will shoot into the arch. We're going to cohere 1 guy this direction so we can see all of them. And we're going to use the offensive push as well to get that 3rd aim. It's going to be 1 white, 2 blacks for Callus, 4 whites, crit 2 for the heavy, 4 additional blacks for the regular unit. We have 3 aims, marksmanship, surge to hit, into heavy cover.
I have surge. Well, you'll need those aims.
Yeah,
luckily, you got your 2 crits off.
Hot garbage. So
they surge normally too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
critical.
so you'll have all of those at least.
That's a hit.
So, how many do you roll, and how many do you marksman up? Is the question.
This is true. So I could marksman it up to just 3 more hits.
You could.
Which I think is what we're gonna do.
Just 9 play the risky game.
We're not running on a whole lot of luck this game.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for heavy cover. 2, 4. I'm getting it, guys. I'm getting it. And 6. Let's see what we can get. Got 3.
Okay.
That's super helpful.
Wasted all my aims for nothing. Okay.
Well, I mean, you could think of it as your aims bypassed the cover now. So now we've got 5 back. Okay, we need some paint. We need some paint. Keep them alive.
Oh,
We'll spend one of Yoda's surges,
They're
and
alive.
they'll lose one guy. Okay, we're going to go with the Wookiee. We have a choice of either climbing this way like that, which will put us about there, or we can wrap it around. And I think the wrapping around action is farther back than the climb. So let's try a climb. Let's see what that does. Ready? Let's climb over the shenanigans here to the nub. Does he have range on anybody to shoot anybody?
Does not look like it.
Can we see Vader? Is the question.
Probably could see
I
Vader.
think I could see Vader. So, but we're not in range of 2 units, and that's the whole purpose we want. We want to go up early on that score. So what we're going to do is we're going to, I think I'm going to move them away from scoring. So if you want to come charge them later, I never flipped their card. I never said I flipped it. So I'm not going to cheat and say I flipped it now. So they're still in defensive position, weirdly. So we move there, and that's it. And then we will score a point, and everyone gets observation token, but it won't matter because everyone's gone, so you don't have to worry about putting them out.
Sounds great.
He's got 3 to my 2 on this point, so he'll get a point there. That's definitely his. It's 2-0. This side it is also 2-0. That's mine. And this is 3-0, so mine. So we'll each get 2 from the primary. I got the secondary, so it'll be 3-2 in my favor going into round 3. Round 3, as a reminder, it is 3-2 in my favor. There is no try. It's the card I played with Yoda. It's 1 trooper. When he issued an order with this card, he gains a dodge token. Also gains outmaneuver relentless this round at the start of the end phase. If luminous means are in my discard pile, which it is, bring it back to your hand, which I did. Pulse Scan is the card he went with, a great Iden card. Iden gains 1 aim and gains Sharpshooter 2 this round. At the end of Iden Verso's next activation, she may gain a dodge token and a standby token. I gave my order to the Arcs to give them a dodge and outmaneuver, maybe make them survive 1 more shot. I don't know if they will. Yoda has the other token. He gave his to Iden and Iden only, and he's going to go first. I have a feeling I know who it's going to be. Okay, she's going with Iden
We're
first.
going with Iden. She's going to quick think, and she's going to shoot into the arcs.
Okay.
All right, 2 reds, 1 black, 2 whites from Iden, and then 3 more whites suppressive from her little friend. Oh, yeah, I'm going to remember he's got a free observe, too. So we got all the tokens.
There you go.
All right, critical 1 is going to kick in for that one. We search to hit for this
Marksman
one.
time?
More than likely. So we do get a reroll with our observation. So we'll spend the observation to reroll that one. Unfortunately, we don't get it, but we will...
Marksman 2 up.
Marksman 2 up. It is Sharpshooter 2 this time, so no cover.
I will spend a dodge to get rid of 1 at least, just because why not?
6-pack.
6-pack. This might be the end of the luck for the Arcs, guys. Can they do it? Are they one with the Force? Is Yoda helping them survive?
No.
No, they're already dead, no matter what I roll in this. That's 3 blanks. There you go. That was the shot you needed last round.
Yeah.
The one on the ground also
Not a hit.
was a surge, which is also a blank. Okay, we got our Fluttercraft from the top of our stacks. Let's go with it. We're going to increase our speed like so. We're going to go like this. See, our movement template is over that person there.
So he's going to compulse last. So he's going to do a partial move.
And right there.
So the overrun's going to trigger against Inferno.
And then we'll see what that does. Then I'm going to move. And then I'm going to shoot for my second action. And then my compulse will fly over something like yay, and I'll hit some of these. But we have to go see what this dice pull does first. 2 reds, 2 whites, suppressive, surge to hit.
All right, we got a dodge and a surge.
You've got 2 more blank red dice.
All right. So we'll dodge 1. And we'll spend our surge for the other.
Okay, and a little black white into her as well. This special forces.
Mm-hmm.
For 1.
Alrighty. And we're okay. You're going to overrun her again?
Yep, we'll overrun her again. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness is right. And we do take 1 wound. On the stack, it's going to be Special Forces. We will go with the Special Forces led by Callus. He's going to go here. And then we will hop right over here. Not engage with the Wookiees, but get right in front of them. And then we'll shoot into the Wookiees that are incoming and see what we can do. All right, this is going to be 4 whites, crit 2 for the heavy, 1 white, 2 blacks for Callus, 4 blacks for our regular units. And we search to hit. No aims for marksmanship or anything, so no tricks here, but we get 2 crits there, 3, so just 4 crits.
4 crits, huh? That's unfortunate. I will go ahead and force barrier 1.
Okay.
And then we will roll for 3.
All right.
Perfect. All right, going to my stack. It is these guys. Obviously, these guys moved forward speed 1 after losing a miniature, which is the Battle Force rule. They can do that.
Yep.
Because of Doyle rules. Now we have a couple of options here. I could take an aim and run into the... I think the better option here is to try to wipe out these guys, or at least tingle them up, because they're not nearly as good in melee as they are. So we'll move once, twice, charging, and we'll go eat them up.
Great.
We got 4 blacks and 1 Wookiee to die, 2 reds for the battle shield in offensive position, surging to hit. We've got 4.
It's just enough. And unit leader is still kicking. On a stack, it's going to be one of these fellas. We'll just go ahead and pop out here.
Withdraw.
And then we'll take a dodge.
Okay. We're going to go with Yoda next. He's still just, taking his time, walking up this battlefield. But he's got Relentless this round. He can do stuff. Okay.
Shouldn't you have been able to shoot twice for that?
Oh, from the first one?
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I will do that. Thank you.
I do. I'm not going to let you do it, but you should have been able to.
I can't tell if he's joking, guys.
I am joking. Yes, you can do it.
I didn't realize he was so far up. So, yeah, I guess we'll shoot him for the first, but the main shot I want is this one. Thank you, Don, for calling that out.
Hey, the faster I lose, the better.
And then
sometimes.
we'll tap Force Reflex after all that and bring back Barrier and Reflexes. 4 black, it's Blast and Suppressive onto the ISFs. And since he reminded me of the attack, he forgot about his standby, so we can trigger that right after this attack if he wants to.
Sure.
So it's going to be 2 crits and a hit, but it's Blast, so no cover.
All right.
Into the ISFs.
Into the ISFs, they will have 1 Surge token. Just throw a dice on the ground, and we'll lose an ISF.
And then we'll do that same attack now against the lovely
Scout
that's left. Blast will take away their cover. It's going to be 3. Ooh, almost. And to keep it fair, I have the dodge from Force Reflexes, the dodge from the card. I won't get the 2 from the attack, because he technically should have popped this before. But
yeah.
We're being friendly here.
Sure.
Okay. So I have outmaneuvered this round, so we'll take away those 2. Rolling 1 red. You'll take a wound.
Perfect. I go to the stack here. It's a core. We'll go with this red stormtrooper. You know what? Let's go with the snowtroopers. We'll go with the snowtroopers. They will take a dodge and then punch and flamethrower some Wookiees. All right, it's 1 white for the leader, and then the flamethrower is melee to 1 spray, so it's 4 blacks. Surge to hit into the Wookiees for all of 2.
Okay. Still looking for that first Wookiee block, but we're doing okay. We got our special forces. These are the guys only in battle or defensive, so we're going to pop that shield over to offensive position so we can start running. I'm going to start huffing it a little bit. I thought about killing that stormtrooper, but that seems like too many dice for 1 health. So we're just going to go like this and charge the snow troopers, and then we'll go to the dice box, see how that hits.
Super
great. We're also going to, whether they live or die, I'll score 2 because she's alive, he's alive, and you're in range 2, and whoever's left alive will get observation tokens.
Absolutely.
So 6 black dice for the 3 regular Wookiees, 2 reds for the battle shield, surging to hit into the snow troopers. It's not bad. That was a hit. It could be better, but we'll take 4.
Take half your dice.
Yeah. The red's blank hurt a little bit, but you know what happens. You're only going to lose 1.
That's good. We're going to go to the stack. We're going to get Vader. It's okay. I'm not going to be mad about getting Vader.
Speed 2.
We're going to help ourselves by saying, hey, you, go over here.
Okay.
So we'll move him over there.
I like it.
We'll demoralize the clone troopers. Doesn't really matter.
Sure.
And then we'll take Vader, and he will move to here. And then probably just going to have to engage the Wookiees, unfortunately. So we'll just move into them.
Okay.
And we'll see what happens. 5 reds into the Wookiees here. We're not going to spend both. We'll spend 1 for 4 Pierce 3.
Well, I'll roll it for fun, but I doubt I'm going to roll 4 natty blocks in the Wookiees. But this will be the time I roll at least 1 or 2. No, we won't. We're just going to keep that train going. For my sec, we got a Wookiee here. You demoralize the clones, right?
I demoralize the clones, yep.
Let's move that over here. There we go. I think we're going to go with the shooty Wookiees.
Sure.
We're going to just move them over to here.
Well, do they have 2 suppression? Or is that's not on the clones, right?
That's from the demoralize, right? Is it just 1?
It's 1, yeah.
All right, so they're going to come to here, like so. Bringing they're like 3 health total, and then we're going to shoot into the snow troopers.
Sounds great.
1 red and 1 white, pierce 1 from the bowcaster, 2 whites for the other guy, sharpshooter 1, surge to hit. It's not bad. We'll spend the observation token because why wouldn't we?
Why not?
Okay, so it's just going to be 2 for light cover.
2 for light cover with the sharpshooter. We're going to get nothing there, so 2 Pierce 1. And that's 2 dead snowtroopers. We're going to go to the stack. We're going to get these stormtroopers here. They're just going to take an aim, and we'll keep working on the Wookiees over here. 8 light, crit 2, surge to hit into light cover Wookiees with an aim. And I'll spend the aim. And you get 2 for cover.
2 for light cover. Come on, block. Nope.
And 3 for the Wookiee defense.
I need to grab some dice we haven't grabbed yet tonight for the Wookiees. So come on, Wookiees, get a block.
No.
Here we go with the Wookiees here. They should all be touching. Sorry about that. They're going to take an aim and punch Vader in the face. Okay, Vader did kill one of them earlier, so it's going to be 4 black dice for the 2 regular guys left and 2 reds for the battle shield with an aim, surge to hit, and an observation token on Vader. We're just going to save all that stuff.
Just all of it.
I would spend the aim to re-roll for Duelist, but he's immune pierce, so there's no port.
There is no port indeed.
No port at all.
6 for Mr. Vader.
You spent 1 on offense, right?
No, I got 1 from Into the Fray.
Oh, okay. Then you're good. You have 2. I'm sorry.
But it doesn't matter, because we're going to block 1. I go to the stack. It's going to be the commander. She's going to strategize and then take a dodge.
Isn't she Inspiry?
She is Inspiry, so we'll pull this off as well.
There you go. Go with the core. I debated whether I wanted to shoot the core. You know what? We're going to do what Don said I should do. We're just going to move here and
Punch Vader. I like it.
So move to that one little spot, and then we'll punch Vader. 4 blacks with an observation token into Vader. And these clones punch good? Yeah, they punch okay.
All right, let's see if Vader can stop some clones. He cannot, hardly.
One health
he's
left.
still kicking. Go to the stack. It's a stormtrooper. He's going to move over here, and he's going to take a dodge.
Go to my stack. We've got our lovely backward shooter. So let's just shoot into the... We're going to do a compulse at the end. So let's shoot into him.
Okay.
And then we're going to go figure out what we're going to do after that. 2 blacks, 2 reds, Pierce 1, surge to hit with an observation token. Well, we're just going to... Luckily we surge. So it's just going to be 4. We're going to save the observation token for later. So 4 Pierce 1. You need a... Oh, do you have cover?
I don't think so.
Okay, so there's nothing you can do to survive. But you can roll for fun.
I'll dodge 1.
3 Pierce 1.
And then we'll see if he would have survived. He's doing better than Vader. He would have been fine.
We need the Pierce.
Yeah, he would have been fine.
Okay, now for his second action, he's going to move. He gets a reposition as the card states.
Joe may or may not have forgotten about that earlier.
I 100% did. It makes it so much easier to move these guys. So attack run, we're upping the speed to 3, as you guys can clearly see here. Not knock this bridge over. That's what we're not going to do here, guys. So there. And then we're going to...
reposition and move into scoring, or we're going to go backwards?
No, we're not going to recover that scoring.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to come like this. We're going to move along. I'm going to have to open this up to make it fit. See about there.
Sure.
Then we're going to stay there. So next round, our back gun is pointing at other people we can shoot.
So you can't do a partial move on your
Well, that was my compulse. You're right. Yeah. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It
It
just be a little
there.
further. Cool. All right, last for me is going to be Inferno with 5 suppression. I'm going to roll off 4 of them. That's
his suppression roll was better than Vader's defense roll.
That's something, I guess, for sure.
2 actions.
We're going to hop right over to here because we need to score. And then we're going to shoot 2 reds into these Wookiees.
Okay.
All right, 2 reds, search to hit into some Wookiees in light cover. How about that?
Hey!
Oh my goodness, what was that?
They blocked one. The first time the whole game, the Wookiees rolled a block. Okay, these Wookiees have what? 2 health. Snowtroopers they're still engaged with.
Yep.
And they're full health. Let's just take an aim and kill them.
Perfect.
6 black, 2 red with an aim to activate Duelist if I want it. Surge to hit. I will spend the aim to activate Duelist. And it will be 7.
I'll dodge surge. 1 down to 6.
Down to 6.
Just need some paint. Here's lots of shields. Not enough shields.
Okay, the clones are going to go now. They're going to take an aim and shoot into the 1 health Inferno.
Mr. Gideon.
4 black dice with an aim and a search token into heavy cover Gideon.
That's it.
Spend the aim. Spend a surge. Got looking at 3.
All right, 3 for cover. Get 1. 2 to save. He's dead.
Okay, I'm going to get a point here. I'm going to get a point here. He's going to get a point there. And this is tied 3-3, believe it or not. The Wookiee and the Flutter and my other Wookiees make it 3. His Callus, Iden, and Stormtroopers make it 3. So this he'll get 1 going up to 4, I believe.
Yep.
And I'll get 2 going up to 6.
Yep.
6-4 going into round 4. Don doesn't want to go to round 4. I want to play Yoda's 1 pip. I understand why, though. Vader has He only has 1 health left, so he can't even do his cool implacable move to kill things, which means even if he just swings or force pushes and kills the clones, he can't do enough to kill any of the Wookiees that he's currently engaged with. He's got a 1 health Stormtrooper and a Commander left with a full health Wookiee and a Flutter there. On this side, he's got full health ISFs and full health Storms and a full health Iden. So got some, but he's got full health Wookiees, half health Wookiees, Flutter, full health 1 pip Yoda ready, and clones. So he doesn't really want to play with the Yoda. I was going to Yoda 1 pip and go double swing or whatever I could do into the Callus unit this turn. But totally cool. I get it. No round 4 tonight. That's okay. I feel like these last couple have not had a round 4 for a little bit, but that's fine. Some games we do. Actually, the last game we filmed might have had a round 4. We're filming so far ahead because of our trip. I forget which game was last. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed this game. Let's head on over to the Salt Corner and chat. Man, guys, if we had bloopers, you would have seen Don smirking. Yeah. But you're not going to see this because I'm going to edit it out unless we get, which would be hilarious. So we're going to start 3, 2.
No, just leave it in. It's great.
Leave it in?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, right. We're just going to cold start this one.
Yeah, why not?
Welcome to Salt Corner. Don and I made a New Year's Eve resolution to get less salty in our games on the channel because it's really funny. Just to share with you guys for 2 seconds, side note is that we have couple comments, usually 2 or 3 when we get really salty videos saying, it's not fun to watch you guys get so salty, you guys shouldn't get so mad. Then we have a few more comments to say something along the lines of like, remember, just a game, your friends, don't get too salty. And then you have more comments you think telling us how much they love the salt.
Everybody loves the salt.
They only watch the salt.
No. You got to be very specific. Most of the comments say they love my salt.
Your salt, yes. They hate mine.
They do not love
I'm not allowed to get salty ever.
You are not.
Which is fair, but they love him when he gets salty. So just to share with you guys, I know some of you guys don't like it, so we apologize if we're offending either group.
I tried to keep this pretty salty. I feel like you got
salty for 2 seconds off camera, salt. And that was it. It was minimal salt.
It was minimal salt.
You would have had a right to get a little salty in this one. Let's talk about things in this one. So, Yoda did Yoda shenanigans turn 1. I force spirit 2 things, and I moved up, and then turned it shot with that beam didn't do anything.
Yoda didn't participate much.
Turn 2 though. Yoda kept the arcs alive, and then the arcs rolled good on top of Yoda, keeping them alive.
I hate that card.
And then
with a passion.
You didn't kill any arc. Or you killed 1 arc, right?
I killed 1 arc.
I don't remember.
I think no, it might have been 2. Because I think it was
the very
2.
last shot killed the second.
But it was a boatload of dice.
You shot with everything into them, and then meanwhile the other Wookiees are running around meleeing things and killing things, and Fluttercrafts are the bonding Fluttercraft did what I wanted to do, but he just didn't roll.
He did not roll.
The shooting one did fine, and that's not his fault.
Inferno lived all 3 of those hits with 1 wound. Which was funny.
3 overrun attacks with only 1 hit out of 2 reds, 2 whites.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Anyways, but the Wookiees did their job. Arcs did their job. Yoda really did his job. He double moved, blasted some things, put some suppression out. Again, Yoda shenanigans. Next turn would have been the 1 pip. Froggy across the board and starts killing Callus' unit. And the Wookiees, I thought for sure, I knew the side with Yoda and my arcs were going to be my strong side. I knew I was going to be able to get in there. I didn't think I was going to have much problem clearing it. I didn't think it was going to be as easy as it was. But I thought it was going to be pretty good with Yoda and the arcs both on the same side with the Wookiees.
Yeah.
And a Flutter supporting it. I was worried about the other side. Vader came in and he swung. He did 4. Probably should have did 5, but you had a blank in there. You don't want to spend your surge because you did for defense. And so you killed 4 health on a Wookiee, which is 1 Wookiee and a wound on a second. So they still had 3.
Yep.
I wasn't expecting them to hit you back with only 6 dice and do 5 damage through on you.
No, and that was sad. That broke my spirit a lot.
Yeah, I felt bad about that. And then the clones moved in and did 1 to put you to 6, which means if we played round 4, you couldn't even implacable his second activation because it would kill him.
Yeah.
So that was one of the reasons you don't want to play another round. So I get it. But yeah, the Battle Force is fun. The little extra movement when you hit him did cost him a couple good charges into him, so that was nice.
Yeah.
The only negative of the Battle Force is the Wookiees are expensive. I still think the shooting Wookiees are not worth the cost at all. They're even more than the regular Wookiees. They need something. 6 whites for I think it's 5 more. I have to look. It's more points than the base other one. It's kind of silly to me.
Yeah, it's rough.
For
I feel like it should swap over to a white black. Maybe
white black would even be better. I agree 100%. Like the old Royal Guards, not the dice pull at range 2. But yeah, either that or I guess if you want to keep them expensive and keep their theme of in the backline, a long shot would be kind of cool.
Give them range 4 could be interesting. I mean, it's not super great because range 4 is not.
It's not, but it's something better.
It's something. Yeah.
I was thinking really hard about the long gun. How can I make this work? I'm like, what if the long gun gave the whole unit a keyword? Long gun is suppressive and just 2 dice. It's not great.
No.
But then it's range 4, but the rest of the unit's not. So what if the long gun gave the unit long shot? Yeah. Makes it a little bitty bit better. Or, my preferred, what if the long gun, funny enough, gave them reliable 1? Now they have some Surge displays.
Yeah,
Still not great, but it makes it a little better. Anyway, so that's my issue. I think Wookiees are overcost for what they are right now, outside the Battle Force, because you're going to... Arcs with the medic is what, 90, I want to say, ish, which is cheaper than the Wookiees with a battle shield.
Yeah.
I'll take the Arcs every day, all day long.
Every day.
Sleepers are much cheaper than a Wookiee with a battle shield. Much cheaper. So I'll take that all day from the Rebel faction. So, yeah, I don't know. The Wookiees... Yeah. I think they said they were looking at Wookiees, right, in the last thing? They were on the watch list or something?
I think they're on the watch list.
Yeah, so hopefully we see what they do with them.
Maybe they're just on the terrorist watch list, and they're just not allowed on planes anymore.
They need... I don't think just dropping... Because you got to be careful, because if you go too cheap with them, then it's 12 health running around.
Yeah, it's
a lot.
It's a delicate...
But right now
thing.
they're not...
They need something different. I mean...
I can't remember the last...
I don't know,
meta list at any tournament I've been to recently or seen reports on where Wookiees did well. So
yeah, it's tough. Wookiees love the Empire matchup because Empire has almost no melee answers. They have Vader, and he didn't answer anything today. He called out sick.
I mean, you have melees. They're expensive.
They have riots. They could be...
Inquisitors wouldn't be bad. But the issue is still, like, Saber users on Wookiees, because the Wookiee health pool is like, okay, I'm going to hit for 4 or 5. I kill a Wookiee or a Wookiee and a half, and I still have 3 more. You know what I mean? So it's hard to... You do want the big dice pool, but you want those range pools to do more, and they just didn't do enough for you.
Yeah.
And because the Arcs soaked it all up for the Wookiees. Because the Wookiees rolled 1 block this whole game.
They did. That was pretty impressive. And you're still, still dominating every point, really.
I love the Flutters.
The Flutters in the Battle Force are amazingly fun.
But outside the Battle Force, you can't change your speed, and they're not as good as ATRTs or Barbs, so it's just really hard to play them. And... The one guy's just a black-white for the pilot, so you either have to learn how to shoot with your backside, which is a skill in all its own to position those guys correctly, to help them score, get them where they need to get them, and have their back pointing at the enemy. The Overrun 2 is good, but again, if someone focuses it goes down pretty easy. It's 6 health
for sure
with white dice, so yeah. But I like to be able to throttle up to speed 3, throttle down to speed 1. It's really fun with them.
Yeah.
You didn't get a super good look. I didn't kill any of them, so you got a few attacks. Callus in the ISFs. That felt good.
Chaos in the ISFs was the entire purpose behind this list, because somebody, I think, in our Discord was like, you really need to try Chaos in the ISFs.
He hit good.
He can, I mean, he does add, he makes that a big bucket of dice. Like, that's like...
It was a big
5 blacks and... 6 blacks and 5 whites. Critical 2, search to hit with marksmanship. It's good, but that's 109 or 110 point Special Forces unit. And I don't know that they're worth 109 or 110. They could be. Like, I liked it. But I was like, okay, I'll bring Iden, I'll bring Inferno Squadron, and then I saw the Wookiees across the table, and I was like, oh, this is not going to go well.
I messaged him. We don't ever share each other's list what we're playing. I was like, hey, are you going to use your AT or your ATST tonight? He's like, no, why? I'm like, oh, I'm just thinking about doing Tempest. And he was like, uh-oh. And I decided, like, I don't want to do Tempest. I'm putting the Wookiee Battle Force. And he was like, still uh-oh.
I was like, man, Tempest would tear this list up. But then I was like, oh, Wookiees are also going to tear this list up. just either extreme of armor or all melee. But yeah, I mean, they're fun. Callus, I think, still is a little too expensive for what he actually provides. And then because he's not like, there's no good melee unit to put him in, so he kind of loses some of the functionality of being like wanting to be in melee and use his little immobilized trick and all that stuff. Like
I still think he's decent in riots.
He's okay.
Gives them extra health. I didn't say great.
He puts the riots from not great to okay, which is not like a great bar for. How many points is he?
I mean,
28 points.
They get expensive because if you put him with the riot, with the K2s, and with him, and with Imperial March, now they're a really fast moving unit that can get into charge easy, but they're expensive.
Yeah, never had to use my Imperial March on the snowtroopers because they all got murdered.
I don't like snowtroopers flamethrowers. I try to kill them fast.
And I mean, the snowtroopers with flamethrowers against this was like, oh, good.
4.
Max I can do is 4.
No. If you would have got the arc, you would have got a 5.
Ooh, I got up to 5.
Everything else is 4. Yeah, not a lot of health.
So, but
or bodies.
Yeah, they went down pretty quick. I mean, they did last that Wookiee charge, so that was impressive.
You rolled really good against that Wookiee charge. That was one of your better rolls. Vader needed to do that.
I'm not a big fan of being in melee, so she was going to be in trouble here this next round.
She was hitting good, but the arcs were just shaking it off.
Well, the arcs shook everything off.
They shook everything
that Yoda turn. So
they had that Taylor Swift blasting in their headset, and they were just good
shake it off, baby. So, yeah, I don't know.
It's a fun game.
It was fun.
Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Don't forget to comment below. What is our keyword of the game? If you stay this long, you get a keyword. What should it be?
I don't know.
Oh, I got it.
But it has to be spelled exactly the way he just said it.
Well, you could spell it either how it's actually spelled or phonetically. Whatever works for you. either way works for me. So just your best guess. We'll give you double entries for the free giveaways.
You know, the best part about filming this in advance is in a couple weeks when we start getting comments like, what in the world?
Sometimes you forget. Yeah. It's quite fun.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
So, sorry about the shaky cam. I just played with the
Shook the whole
table and
table.
it's just shaky now. But
Have a good night.
bye.